Have you checked your genital warts recently?
I know I'm fine in that regard. It's a different regard, but there's problems down there. Honestly, like, if it turns
Problems
out to be
down
cancer,
there.
like, that's just on me. I suppose we're not getting it checked. I'm just going to.
That's what people say when there's political unrest. Oh, fucking hell. In Australia.
Oh, there's what?
Problems down there.
Yeah, there are problems down there.
Is there?
Do you remember? So like, it's weird that they're like the only country in the world where a prime minister shit himself in McDonald's.
That is true. That
And also one where like a prime minister just disappeared one day, and no one gave a shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck happened?
And then it was just like
Nobody cared.
Yeah, just, fucking cares, you know, just let him.
That's sad that no one cared, unless he was an awful guy.
Cared, but his country was.
I think he was like a very milquetoast like politician too. Like he didn't have a lot of controversial opinions.
You remember the head teacher we had when we had no head teacher and we called him the fat controller because
He was a prick.
Was he?
Yeah.
I remember him being nothing. He was a nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
did,
comment
yeah.
around. So the time that my rib got broken and that,
What?
when I got the shit kicked out is by and that. When I got the shit kicked is by the guys. We're probably off to
The
go bleep that.
ruffians. The ruffians.
So when I had an incident where
With the
people had
ruffians.
committed
And
essentially
they were like,
assault,
yo, can you keep this under wraps?
They broke
till
a
after
rib.
They've had their big rugby
And I was
match,
told
we need it
to-
for the team.
I was told to not say anything to the police because it was an assault
Right.
until after the rugby game because half the boys that had done it, they needed for the game.
Yeah.
It's
You
what
gotta
life
make
is like,
sacrifices,
isn't it?
man.
And it was that guy that said it. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, I was saying the fat controller.
yeah.
I remember he missed his old school so much he started crying. Apparently, I remember that.
Also, what happened whilst I was away? Why is everyone standing up?
We're both standing up because I shit on both of the chairs.
Oh, okay.
I think I play games best when stood.
Well, I've been.
Don't-
Well, is it not because you're like 5'2" anyway? So like,
yeah, I can only see the
There's no
screen.
like when I'm sitting down to see a screen, I'm the same height
But
as
the
you.
last time I was stood up was when we were playing
no, the
FNAF and I
part
got
was
fright and almost
4:30,
spilled
you
everything.
completed it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a crap level.
We're gonna order a pizza then.
This is
We're
a bad
ordering
level.
pizza?
Maybe we should branch out and try something new.
Alright,
What
would
would you suggest?
to order?
10 years
It's
ago,
unpleasant.
I made a Minecraft parkour map for my mum to play on Mother's Day, and she said no.
Said no, yeah.
That was it.
Wow.
She was like, Ron, I can't play that, so I played it for her, and she was like, thanks.
That's a really
That's my
sweet gesture,
story.
though. You took the time.
10 years ago, you were 11.
That
like,
was
you
not
know
that,
better.
okay. That was not tiny. That was maybe
A bit more of an air pocket edition, was that right?
12 years ago.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't do that. You're still
I should
10.
have. I'm an idiot. Just because she
Still like-
played Zool 2 on the Atari
Ron,
Jaguar.
could you build me a Minecraft parkour?
It was a
I would love
Minecraft
to
Pocket
play it.
Edition.
Because I have a sneaking suspicion it will not be anywhere near as hard as the jumping.
It'll be like the chasm in Doom 2.
Alright, okay.
Are we
And Rory
Take
loves
level
the
of
chasm.
difficulty.
I do actually love the Kaza.
Is the
I still
chasm
play
actually
Doom 2.
difficult? Or is it...
I mean,
No.
No.
It's difficult if you're trying to run.
Or tell you what, Rowan, since I've built this course, why don't you come over at some point?
Shit, not even
That's
save.
farted really loud.
Once you get tired of Doom, 'cause
That's
I'd
a-
love to see you try and
That's
get
a
past.
forward fart that's going to be picked up in
That
Monkey
is not
Experience.
going to be... If I didn't hear it,
Hopefully.
I just hurt my arm really bad.
I'll be right in front of the mic though. Well, I'm going to play
Fallout
Fallout.
2.
No, Fallout 3.
You
It's
said
the Fallout
Fallout 2.
soon. Well, it's going to be
Fallout
Fallout
There's gonna be
TTW.
Fallout soon. Which Fallout?
If it runs
One
good.
knows.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, we're just
No,
gonna
it
do
runs good, but will it run good recording? I
Not
assume
bad.
so. Like, there's a huge
Well,
difference.
Rory, you should
Hold
never
it up for the
assume
second narrow
It
gap.
makes out an ass out of you and an ass out of me.
Cross Neo.
It makes an ass
I
out
hit
of
the
you
cross
and me.
Neo.
It's not
Level
ass.
28
It's not ass to assume, or ass to ask me.
That's what?
Because if it was making an ass out of you and an ass out of me, it'd be ass to ask me. It makes an ass out of you and me.
What the fuck?
You need two asses to make an ass out of you and an ass out of me.
No,
If it makes an
you're-
ass out, if it makes an ass out of you
Rory,
and me.
You're being a
One
difficult
thing.
person. You're being a
Right. Ever since I was diagnosed with mental, you've called me
You don't
difficult
think we can keep that
all
one
the
in?
time. Alright, just because my brain doesn't function quite as well as people with an IQ above 75 doesn't mean
Dude, my IQ
that you're
is like
better than me.
7.
I had my IQ tested once, it was like 92, it's really low. They tested me for Down syndrome when I was a baby. So they tested me for Down syndrome when I was a baby.
that it? Are you for real?
Yeah, and spina bifida. There's something wrong with the calcium or something.
Fucking game.
There wasn't like enough calcium in my
Unless you're
fetal...
calcium deficient.
I don't know.
I am. I don't know if I am, but I have to be.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I've seen milk that's darker than you, so that's
That is some bad milk.
That's some fucked up insult too. Did you ever have the chocolate fudge fridge?
Excuse me?
The chocolate fudge fridgy?
chocolate
Fridge?
fudge.
Fridge? What's the milkshake called?
Chocolate
Fridge?
and the fudge.
Are you breaking
You know
down?
the milkshake type. The milkshake type.
There's a
Fudge.
Doom 64 map called Breakdown, and I think that's what you're having right now.
You know the milkshake
There's a Halo
brand
4 map.
Fridge or Fridgy or
That's-
Fidgy.
What? There is what Halo 4 map's called Breakdown?
I think there's a DLC.
There's a map in
Oh
Halo
right,
4
in the
called the Fridge.
multiplayer. I don't know any of the multiplayer.
You know no, but do you know
Might be wrong.
do you know the fucking milkshake brand Fridge?
Yes.
They did like a chocolate fudge one of them. It's like a
Right.
lovely stuff.
I've been getting chocolate milk from the Evil Milk Company.
The
What?
one that the evil
There's
milk
an
company.
evil milk company?
Yeah, they
What's
deliver
the
the
good
milk
milk
to the doors.
Oh yeah,
But
Rory
they
had
do
the
it-
evil milkman at the door. I've got that screenshot because that was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
as hell.
tell that story because he was an
I can
interesting
narrate it if you
individual.
want. I think I've got the messages somewhere. Or Rory can narrate
What?
Rory
it.
probably
The
can't
guy that
remember.
wouldn't let me go. What? The guy that was trying to get us to like get
yeah, the
milk.
guy that was trying to break into your
Yeah,
house
that's
and be
haggling
like,
you at the
"You're gonna
top
of- We
buy
don't-
my milk, or I'm gonna come back here tomorrow afternoon." And
It's
there will
not
be
quite
more."
what it was. It was more like the guy. This was like a year or two ago.
Something. It was
Whatever it
in
was, I've
recent
got it.
history.
Okay,
This
I'll
is-
tell you when it was.
He came round. We live in a country where people
Yeah,
don't.
we live in a country.
No, but we live in a country where people don't. Right, you want me to?
October 4th, 2023.
Oh my
Right.
god! Oh yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's the larger conversation. But I still want to
No one
preface.
responded to this. I just took the screenshot.
I want to preface this as we live in a country where people don't typically get milk delivered to the door.
No, we don't.
Like that's a very American thing. We live in like.
we used to.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
kinda
old
old-fashioned
days.
where we
Yeah,
But this was.
My
I feel like this was a couple of years ago.
they used to have milk in
And
schools.
right, so a guy comes to the door and I answer it because I guess I'm the only fucking guy that answered the door or some shit.
Yeah,
Just had
that's-
to be
it's
me.
your
If
fault.
it was my dad, he would have just told him to fuck off. If it was like my brother would probably just shut the door on him.
I have only recently started answering the door. It's
But-
a fear I've overcome
I've viewed the
recently.
doors.
I answered the door and the guy I don't know what I said to the guy, but I do remember this bit. I like asked, what he's here for, and he goes, "I'm the milkman," which is like it's a confusing statement to me
Did
because
he
we
look
don't.
like a milkman? Did he have a milk float?
We don't. No, he was just like a guy. Like he was wearing like a fucking like a blue jacket. Like it was just a guy.
Let's go.
You know, but we don't have a milkman.
He
So
serves
like
milk at Tesco.
it's insane to me though. Like he just came. I'm the milkman, and I went milkman, and he just goes back to me. I'm the milkman. So. I've said in the text message, I go, okay, and you're here because, but I feel like I went, so what are you here for, or something like that. I asked him, like, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm going to start delivering milk to your neighbours. Do you need milk deliveries? And I know for a fact, like, one of my neighbours is a pedophile, the other one barely exists. Like, he's not delivering milk to my neighbours. He's just, like, I don't know, I feel like he was trying to rob the house or some shit. Like, he's trying to
Or
scope it
his
out.
milk is a euphemism
But,
for
like,
meth.
No van. No, he didn't have a van either. I remember this. No van. No van. There was no cars outside my house. No van.
No van.
This guy's not wearing a fucking like company jacket. He's not wearing a smock. He's just a guy wearing a blue jacket. He doesn't look professional. He just looks like a young guy at the door saying he's the milkman. And it's like, oh. And I say, probably we don't need any milk deliveries. And then he goes, oh, so you already get your milk delivered? And I'm still like perplexed.
He's
like
got you there.
I'm like perplexed. Like where like people actually get milk delivered in this day and age.
That does happen sometimes, but not very often anymore.
It sounds like a threatening ordeal.
But then I told him, like, so he wasn't taking no for an answer because I told him you can just buy milk from the shops. He's like, but would you like farm fresh milk to your door?
These are
Farm
probably
fresh.
the same people that
But is it
deliver
semi-skimmed?
my evil milk.
Or is it like...
Because I hear them delivering our milk at like 11,
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning,
But it's just
and then
In the morning,
smashing
1
the
o'clock in the
glass
morning.
bottles.
they deliver milk to you.
Yeah, I think.
What? So you're one of this
I
was
think-
before they here. He screenshotted this on the 4th of October 2023. This was like Halloween season too. It's like this could have been a guy just like doing an elaborate Halloween costume, being the milkman.
How was he dressed?
So it was like a guy. He's just wearing like regular ass clothes, but like a puffy blue jacket,
Yeah,
like a Stony Island kind of look to it. You know, like a big puffy
yeah. Oh my god.
anorak, like
Yeah.
a puffy blue anorak, like navy blue. Didn't look like a milkman. Didn't have a van. He just opened the door and I said, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm the milkman."
My milk is delicious.
And I go, "Milkman." And he goes, "I'm the milkman." Which is
Fucking Batman. I'm milk.
But we live in a place where you don't get milk delivered, and he was like, "I'm going to start delivering milk to your neighbours." I don't know if he'd already agreed on contract.
Funny, if he'd like had a printed out business card.
I don't know if he'd already like agreed on contracts, or if he was just like
how should he have been dressed for you to take his
smock.
offer of
Okay,
milk?
like in a smock or like a milkman outfit.
Here's the real
Full
defining.
white suit, white tie.
Oh,
Flipping heck.
Here's the real defining question. In the coming weeks since, did you ever see a man going around?
No.
delivering milk?
No. I didn't see that guy ever again. I don't think any of our neighbours get milk delivered, but he just said, it's more like, the way he said it to was threatening though. I'm going to start delivering milk to your neighbours.
Whether they won't.
But like in my mind, I was sitting there, I was like, alright, so some of my neighbours are getting milk off this guy. But looking back, did he just like assume that he was going to go to more doors and people were going to be, yeah, give us milk.
Maybe. It might have worked.
But I'm the milkman.
Maybe
Yeah, the
all
evil
your
milk
neighbours
company.
also weren't interested.
So you work for them now? Are you the milkman?
How on earth have you...
He said you work for them.
What?
Oh, no, I said he's.
They
Like
deliver the
tailored.
milk that I think it's the same people. It might not.
Did they wear just like blue jackets? Did they not have an outfit?
We don't see them. They come at night. I'm being serious. They come in the dead of night. We hear them deliver it. Sometimes they mess it up
They
and
used to come
smash
very
it.
early in the morning, like 6ish. But I feel
They
like
come-
you're
they come
over-exaggerating
at-
by saying it's 1 in the morning.
It
Wait,
is.
do
It
you
is
get
straight
milk
up 1
delivered
o'clock
here?
in the
No,
morning.
but my grandparents used to, and it used to be.
It's
early,
different
but
now.
not
This is the
late.
evil milk company. They come at between 11 and 4 o'clock in the morning. It's all
Ah,
over.
so like witching hour milk.
Yeah, it's witching hour milk.
Ah.